Hello and welcome to the channel. If you haven't done so already, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. I really appreciate it. So today we're going to be taking a look at the all-new 2025 Cadillac CT5-V and the CT5-V Blackwing. So let's get it. So first of all, redesigned, man, that car looks yes please. Not a huge fan of Cadillacs, but the one thing I can give General Motor is I will give them their flowers. Some of their designs have just been not all their vehicles, some of them, like the Corvettes, yes please, you know what I mean, yes. And also like what is it, the Camaro ZL1, and like the what is it, the Z22 or 21. Those cars are just the way that V8 just sounds and roars. Unfortunately, the Camaro is going out of production, so there's no V8 for us to be enjoying. But rest assured, Cadillac is here. The Caddy will provide you that grunt, that yes, the Cadillac shall provide. Not only that, Mustang is still, or should I say Ford is still making their Mustangs as well too with their V8s. So we still have options when it comes to these dinosaurs. Unfortunately, not a lot of people are huge fans of these vehicles. You know what? I lied. A lot of people are still a fan of the V8s, but these yahoos over here in Washington wants to shove these EVs down our throat. But at least there's certain companies that are still investing in these vehicles and still making those, which I give them huge props on. Like I said, always trying to be in the middle, trying to blur the lines. I call big companies out when they make shit, and then I give them their flowers too when they're doing the right things. So I think this vehicle just looks absolutely stunning, in my opinion. It looks really nice, man. So anyways, let's go ahead and check out the other one as well too, because there's two. There's CT5-V and then there's the CT5-V Blackwing. So this is the all new 2025 Cadillac CTS or CT5 Blackwing. I will leave a link in the description for you guys to go check it out yourself if you want to watch this full video uninterrupted and you can hear all its glory, or if it's music playing. To be honest with you, I have not watched the video myself uninterrupted with all the sound, or if there's music, I don't know. I just put it on mute because of copyright issues, just in case there is music. I'll leave a link in the description. So the things that you will find in this vehicle, it does come with a Super Cruise semi-autonomous driving system and forward collision and all that, automatic emergency braking, enhanced automatic emergency braking, enhanced automatic parking assist, all the technology, all that stuff is in there. And also it has a huge display inside the vehicle that is just cool with Android Auto. Is there Android Auto? I think Android Auto was gone. I think they have Google Play instead, because I remember reading about when GM decided to get rid of their Android Auto. So this probably will not have it. It's probably going to have just the Google's system or infotainment system that Google is kind of like working on with certain different manufacturers that they've been implementing that on their vehicles. So let's go ahead and check out the nitty gritty. And also, this beautiful vehicle will also come in a manual transmission. And I highlight that in the article, and I will leave a link to the article if you want to go read it yourself. But I'm going to take you there right now. Look at that interior. Actually, you know what? This is the only part I'm looking at is that 6-speed manual transmission. Oh, yes, please. And it comes with a ton of power. So don't you worry, my good friends. That is still not dead. And as you can see here, because I've highlighted it myself, because I think it's important for us to go through this shit. Engine is the heart of the V series, and the CT5-V has a familiar twin turbo 3-liter V6 with 360 horsepower, 405 foot-pounds of torque. It's connected to 10-speed automatic transmission, but we're not concerned about that one. With an optional all-wheel drive system. Okay. Yes. So the CT5 Blackwing is the undisputed king of four-door American muscle. Availability be extremely limited, but those lucky enough to get one will be rewarded by a supercharged 6.2-liter V8 pumping out 668 horsepower and 659 foot-pounds of torque. Woo-wee. On top of that, customer can choose between a 6-speed manual and a 10-speed automatic. Oh, wait. You're going to have some fun. You're going to love it while you're having some fun. So I think it's pretty sweet in my opinion that that General Motors is still making manual transmission vehicles, especially in 2024. Obviously these vehicles have been in the making for the longest time, and now they're just coming out. So they had all this planned out way like a long time ago. So now these manufacturers, like they plan ahead. They plan ahead for all their productions and all their vehicles that they have coming out at a specific time before they transition to the EV future the government is trying to push down our throat. I've had my opinion on the EV future. I'm excited about it, but I'm also, concerned about certain things. But I'm not going to talk about it in this video. Today is just celebrating the Cadillac CTS5. I don't know why I keep saying CTS. CT5, 5V, and also the Blackwings. That shit looks sick. I'm not gonna lie, man. I am not gonna lie. The amount of power that thing is giving you is just off the chain, in my opinion. And I can't wait to see this thing in person. Honestly, I'm excited for this vehicle. But what I am gonna be concerned about is the price. And I think I've talked about the Cadillac before in a previous video a long time ago. But let's see what their prices are right now, because I haven't even seen what they're going for. I think I've seen what they're going for, but let's go see again in this particular video. All right, so it's the same amount of power than the 2024 6.2-liter V8. That goodness. So starting price, maybe it's gonna go up a few $1,000s, but it's not gonna be outrageous, honestly. With that amount of power, it's just oof. With that amount of power, I would understand going with the automatic transmission, but depending on how good the transmission are. So if you have a CT5 or Blackwing, let me know how the transmission held up on your vehicle. I'm curious to know, because to me, I feel like with manual transmission, it's just less mechanical parts, less moving parts comparing to a automatic transmission. But you guys let me know in the comments below if you have any of these vehicles. How is it? How is the reliability of Cadillac vehicles? I want to know. But overall, the design wise, I like the new design of the 2025 Blackwing comparing to last year's model. I think this one just looks a little bit more sleek, a little more aggressive to the ground, and it's still gonna be throwing you back in your seat. And this infotainment system, unfortunately, this is just the way that it's heading now. I mean, we've seen this design with most of the new cars that are coming out, where they go into these dual screens. But I feel like Cadillac did it a little bit better comparing to Ford. Ford had for the Mustang at least, it had a gap between it. It's two different screens together, but this is more seamless. It looks more it just looks more flush in my opinion. But you guys let me know in the comments what your thoughts are. As always, make sure to like, subscribe, and I appreciate every single one of you guys for supporting the channel, watching the video. I've seen the growth, I've seen the numbers, I've seen the analytics, and there's some of you guys are not subscribing. I've seen those, man. I've seen a lot of non-subscribers. It's completely free, doesn't cost you a dime. And also make sure you guys hit that like button. Really appreciate that as well too, because it helps with the algorithm. It helps me find new audience. Me finding new audience, growth. That is what we strive for and just giving you guys all that information as you need it. And as always, make sure, and like I said before early on in the video, all the links and all that stuff is going to be down in the description, and I will put a link to the older video that I did on the Cadillac as well too. All right, I'll see you guys in the next video.